Do you believe that you've done anything to create a tone where this kind of violence would be encouraged?
I hope not. I truly hope not. I will say this. We have 25, 30,000 people. You've seen it yourself. People come with tremendous passion and love for the country. And when they see protest, in some cases, you know, you're mentioning one case, which I haven't seen. I heard about it, which I don't like. But when they see what's going on in this country, they have anger that's unbelievable. They have anger. They love this country. It's a beautiful thing in many respects, but I certainly do not condone that at all, Jake.
Some of your critics point to quotes that you've made at these rallies, including February 23rd, "I'd like to punch him in the face," referring to a protester. February 27th, "In the good old days, they'd have ripped him out of that seat so fast." February 1st, "Knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously, okay, just knock the hell. I promise you, I will pay for the legal fees. I promise, I promise."
We have some protesters who are bad dudes. They have done bad things. They are swinging. They are really dangerous. And they get in there and they start hitting people. And we had a couple big, strong, powerful guys doing damage to people. Not only the loudness I don't mind, but doing serious damage. And if they're going to be taken out, I be honest, I mean, we have to run something. And it's not me. It's usually the municipal government, the police, because I don't have guards all over these stadiums. I mean, we fill up stadiums. It's usually the police.
So he starts out by like, "Me? I would never condone violence at my rally. I don't know what you're talking about. No, tisk tisk, violence is bad at rallies, let me tell you." And then Jake Tapper is like, "Oh, okay, so why is it you said," and I quote, and he goes through, I'd love to punch that guy in the face. He goes through all the specific quotes. You heard him right there. And then he's like, "Well, you know, there are some people, hey, sometimes the protesters get violent at the rallies." By the way, not true. 100% made up. You go back, you look at every single example of protesters doing something at a Trump rally, none of them ever got violent. The only people who got violent were either the crowd in response or the guards or the officers in response. It was never the protesters who got violent. And don't get me wrong, like after a while, does it get annoying with protester? And sometimes do you have to escort one out of a building? Yes. But it has been overt violence in many cases, and oftentimes cheered on by Donald Trump.